Merry early Christmas. Oh, wow. I just love Christmas. The lights, the trees, the Christmas cookies.
You're right, Aunt Kelsey. There's so much to love about Christmas. Have you ever asked yourself, why is Christmas different?
Well, different from what?
Any other holiday. Why is it different from Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, or New Year's? Is it just the presents and the crazier decorations?
Well, Christmas is a very special day for one simple reason. It's the day we celebrate Jesus being born. God sent his son Jesus to earth so we can have peace knowing that God is always with us.
Peace? Like being calm and quiet and all the stuff my mom tells me to be while she's napping?
Sort of like that. Peace is like when you've been worried about something and then all of a sudden you take a deep breath and remember how much Jesus loves you. When Jesus came to earth, he came to bring peace.
I love the peaceful nativity scenes. With the sleeping baby and a calm night, it just seems like that first Christmas was peaceful, you know?
Well, it may have not been as peaceful as you think. Let's open the Bible and see what really happened. The Bible is God's true message to us about himself. Let's see how some people in the Bible had peace on a not so peaceful night.
Jesus was born. Many years ago, some special messengers of God called prophets promised that a baby would be born in the town of Bethlehem. The time for this special promise to happen arrived. God sent the angel Gabriel to a woman named Mary to tell her that she would have a baby in a miraculous way. Her baby would be the promised one that Mary and God's people had been waiting for, and she would name him Jesus.
I want to pause here. Mary and the rest of God's people have been waiting a really long time for God to send Jesus. About 700 years.
700 years? Are you serious? I get impatient when I have to wait for cookies to come out of the oven.
Well, God had a plan to rescue his people, and he sent Jesus at just the right time. Can you read the next part to see what happened the day that Jesus was born?
When it was almost time for Mary's baby to be born, the ruler, Caesar Augustus, sent a message commanding all people to be counted in their hometowns. Every person was required to travel to the town where his family was from. Joseph, the man Mary was engaged to, was from the family line of King David. So, Joseph and Mary left Nazareth and traveled to Bethlehem, the city of David. While they were there, the time came for Mary to have her baby. Mary and Joseph looked for a safe place to stay, but every place was full because of all the people who were in town to be counted. So, Mary and Joseph found a place where animals were kept, and that is where Mary had her baby. Mary snugly wrapped baby Jesus in cloth and laid him in a manger, an animal feeding trough. Jesus was born in the city of Bethlehem, just like the prophets predicted.
Okay, I guess I've always thought about the Christmas story as being calm. I could see how having a baby in a strange place would have been pretty stressful and not super peaceful.
You're right. There were probably moments of stress and surprise for Mary and Joseph that night. But remember, Jesus came to bring peace. Peace is a feeling of being safe and secure. Jesus came to give us peace because he came to save his people.
Jesus came to save his people? From what?
From sin. Sin broke our relationship with God, but that's why God sent Jesus for us. Jesus lived a perfect life, died on the cross, and rose from the dead to take the punishment we deserve for our sin. God's plan is for us to know him and be with him forever. When we believe and trust that Jesus has saved us, we can have a relationship with God.
I love that we get to celebrate Jesus' birthday and God's plan for us. That makes me love Christmas so much more.
Jesus was the perfect present to us. God gave his only son so that we could be forgiven and have peace.
Now I get why Christmas is so important. Cookies and presents are great, but remembering Jesus is even better.
So then you don't mind if I eat one of these cookies now?
Aunt Kelsey!